For the land of the free.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Brooklyn, we've got Brown. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder, another.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the ball handling moves of James are sensational, effortlessly slicing through the D with his quickness.
Outside Irving. Passes it to Durant. On deep. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with that Nets head coach. His focus, trying to slow down the freight train that is Russell Westbrook. Coach said his competitive will is second to none. We've got to match his intensity if we're going to come out on top. That is a tall task, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Howard misses.
He's not an easy man to stop. He's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Brown the pass to Harden. From deep three-point range, the Lakers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
You think about how many minutes that cost their starters. No question that had an impact on such a close game.
And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
And here's Westbrook following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Now Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Now Durant following the three-point attempt by Dwight Howard. Harden finds Irving. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Ellington. Back to LeBron. Outside, Davis. To the inside. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up.
Here's Durant. Brown trying to free himself up. And KD throws it down.
An incredible double reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. ABC comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Mills in for James Harden.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Here's Mills after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Tipped away. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
Greg, that's about as high percentage a look as you're going to get running the floor beautiful.
Now here's Mills. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Pass to Irving. Fires from deep. And the Nets, another three.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Nunn passes to Davis. Kicks it to Carmelo. There's the three. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Outside Anthony. Shoots from the high post. Again, the miss by Anthony.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at their offensive end.
Lakers trail by 4. There's the pass to Monk. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Clock at 6. Here's Nunn, covered by Mills. Nunn can't get it to fall. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Claxton the pass to Irving. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
Amazing confidence from Irving. He's so skilled at getting inside and getting the shot he wants.
And that does it for the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 6. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. A great matchup whenever Kevin Durant, LeBron James square off. And KD says it's a friendly rivalry between the two of them.
It's fun. You know, we've battled so many times, and, you know, someone I respect and someone that respects me. I think that's what you want as a player, is, you know, the highest level.
Well, Greg, arguably the best 2 players in the game.
You could make that case. LeBron has occupied that top perch, but KD, a little younger, he wants to inherit the title.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Anthony is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Nunn in at the 1. Here's Anthony following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Bazemore. Now here's Ariza, covered by Irving. Lakers working the ball around now, and it's in there. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here is Harris. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Anthony, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Mills dishes to Jordan. He kicks to Irving. Fires it up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't sucking there and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action. And there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up with some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard. I got to get what's fucking.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Don't push me all the way into the basket. You'd have a good
What was the
laugh
response?
He pushed me into the basket.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Harden the pass to Johnson. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Durant just inside the line. And again, it's the Nets missing. Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Bazemore. Ariza's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Durant, shot to stop the run. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers leading by 4. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Howard can't hit. Net shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Down low, here's Griffin. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You don't put up numbers like Griffin unless you can finish through the contact inside.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Oh, the skill and length and time. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends.
And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is.
Oh, good on that. Well, Kevin Durant was highly sought after following this past season. And, Chris, you knew his decision would have a huge ripple effect across the NBA.
Yeah, and at this point in his career, Kev, I mean, KD can do whatever he wants as far as which team he plays for. I mean, he has the titles, he has the money, and he has nothing left to prove. I mean, you can see why he chose this team.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Davis drives in. A rebound by the Nets.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Horton Tucker, no good with the triple. Brooklyn trailing. Outside, KD. Horton with it. Westbrook picks him up. From about 16, and the rejection by LeBron. LeBron James on the wing. Pass to Howard. Chris, this was a specialty of yours. Which current bigs are best at finishing contested shots right at the rim?
Oh, well, I'll tell you this, the best big in the league last year, averaging 17 points, scoring in the paint, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
I mean, he'll dunk on anybody, move out the way he finishes. What about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I can keep going because the big man is back, baby.
That's good from Howard.
Well, free throwing was never a strength of Howard's game.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so he's able to get one of two.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Westbrook against Harden. Fires the three. Sinks the triple. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
He's so dangerous from out there. Harden can beat you off the catch, beat you off the bounce, beat you in transition, beat you in your sleep, beat you in the weight. He can beat you.
Yep, it counts.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Count that one.
And you never hear about it, but Durant is very strong. That allows him to finish on shots like that.
Westbrook kicks to Monk. Howard, the pass to Davis. 41 seconds left in the first half. Here's Westbrook. And that one goes long. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. That puts them in the lead. 8 points for KD.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Now, here's Monk. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. First one falls for him.
I mean, I'm not the first to say it, and I'm sure I won't be the last, but Griffin is one of the most physically gifted players that this game has ever seen. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
15 seconds left in the first half. On the wing, Irving lets it fly from 18. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Nunn for the three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Brooklyn ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 16 points and 1 assist. He's clearly shaken off his mediocre performance from their last game as he has been dominant in the first half tonight. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the three ball, way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Griffin. Durant is out there with Brown. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving at the 2 guard. So that's the Nets 5. Davis dishes to Ellington. Outside Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. They get it back. Trying to get open is Davis. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Dwight Howard.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Irving kicks to Durant for Davis. The shot by KD. No good. And the Lakers have possession. Loads it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Griffin, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Durant.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Pass to Howard. Left side, Davis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Westbrook. Oh, that was something else.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. And once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now, here is Harden. On the wing, Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's LeBron. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Griffin with it. Westbrook picks him up. The pass to Irving. Let's go. That shot off, and it's the Lakers the other way.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
This is it to Howard. For the lead. And the layup is up and in. Howard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Now, here is Irving. Ellington defending. Outside Irving. It's over Ellington. The 15-footer. Good. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And the feel Irving has for the mid-range game, effective at working this area of the court.
The drive by James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan is checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. And Harris subbed in for Bruce Brown.
Well, the watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron would probably never be able to escape.
Now, here is Irving. 18 points for him.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Here's Bazemore. Good work defensively by Johnson. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. So for Bazemore. Bazemore grabs the miss.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
And James throws it down.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunk it home.
Harden against LeBron. Harden the pass to Irving. Shoots over Bazemore. No good from Irving.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Harris dishes to Johnson. Kicks to Harden. Bazemore against Irving. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Also, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Shoots from 14. Rebound by Johnson. Nets trail by 7. Harris drives in. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Harris has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
So for the Nets, ABC's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Johnson. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Now here's Anthony. He's got 11. Horton Tucker, the pass to Nunn. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 6. One for 3. Doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Durant, the pass to Harden. Inside, Claxton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
and I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Nunn passes to Gasol. Dishes to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard it. Kid just plays with an edge.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Monk. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. So he gets them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Harden with it. There's 10 seconds left in the third. From deep. That shot, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 15-6 run. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Monk. Davis is out there with Mark Gasol. Then it's and Nunn into the point guard position. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Here's Anthony. To the left side wing. Here's Nunn. In the corner, it's Monk. Brooklyn with the rebound. Mills looking it over. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Here's Anthony. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here is Harris. Harden outside. Hills with it. Now Anthony defending. Shoots the three. The shot missing. And the Lakers take it the other way. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Monk kicks to Anthony. For three. He'll not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Harris outside. He dishes it to Harden. And Davis sends it back. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin comes in for ABC. And it's Brown in for James Harden. The Lakers also making some changes. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Anthony. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Monk. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. 5 to shoot. Griffin finds Harris. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Utah Jazz. Now, here's Westbrook. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Irving's checked in for the Nets.
One shot.
That one misses for Davis. Howard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Now look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul him.
Shooting 2.
The free throw good from Howard. And both free throws good for Howard.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Timeout called, the Nets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Davis. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebounds, largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rob and Popeye Jones, guys that used to just, you'd have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders. Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes from Curryland in the 4 position because the game is evolving. So now it is better to get back in transition than trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end.
Blake Griffin hits them both. Well, Blake Griffin has been working on that three-pointer now, Chris, for a while. Has gotten to where it's effective.
Yeah, Kevin, and you're right. And for Blake, he doesn't need to make a ton of threes for it to be effective. All he has to do is keep the defense honest with it so they respect it enough where it opens up the rest of his offense.
Ellington finds James. 6 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. James has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work. And he logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now, and Davis gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
But these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Here's Durant. Rebound the Lakers.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The tenacity Irving plays with is infectious. I mean, staying in attack mode, scoring in a variety of ways.
Now, here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And here's Brown outside. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Westbrook. Here's James, and then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
He had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
Here's Griffin following the basket by Dwight Howard. He's off on that one. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Durant with a wide open look. And nothing is falling for him right now. LeBron outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, this was a win where you guys looked like you were confident and understood that you really can win every time out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, coming into every game, we think we can win each game, and we definitely believe that. You know, we got to go out there and fight every game, you know, hustle, our energy, our defense, and we're going to fight for the rest of the season.
Looking good out there right now, Anthony. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.